lovely tree friends. I just called you guys tree friends. Is that okay? Does that work? What would I call my viewers? I don't know. I was debating this the other day with someone. Like, what? You know how some people like have like cute little nicknames for their viewers? Like, what are you called? Like, I don't know if tree friends, isn't that like a thing, like a show, like happy tree people? I don't know. Is it a creature? I'm a happy tree. No, it's a tree. Okay. See? Okay. Anyway, moving forward, welcome to my June favorites. As you can see, I haven't uploaded a lot of content lately, and I apologize for that. I have been traveling and so busy that it just has been very hard for me to do that. As some of you might know, I got starred in a movie called No Real Than You Are, and it's a movie about spirituality and the Oxycontin epidemic here in Sarasota, Florida. And I feel very honored to be a part of this movie and to bring light to the situation that is kind of a secret, but also not much of a secret. So I'm very happy that I can help out with this project and also be the main character. That's pretty weird. I have a sand sculpture built of me and like all of this crazy stuff, and all these beautiful opportunities are coming forth into a light, which is very great. It's moral of the story is I'm very happy right now. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm gonna work on getting these videos shorter, to the point, so I can not spend hours editing and cutting and being like, Audrey, why did you say that? Why did you ramble about a freaking coconut for 20 minutes? It's not necessary, because it's not. So, yeah, not that I ramble about coconuts, but this is what I mean. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into my June favorites, if you don't mind. Speaking of hair, I have literally had my hair curled and hot flat iron and all of that bad stuff so many times, so I decided to invest in a heat protecting spray. And this one I have had many recommendations on. I know that Ingrid, or Miss Glamorazzi, uses this one and has suggested it to many people. It's inexpensive, and the great thing is it works, and it works very well. I am always kind of iffy on hair products. I don't know why. I guess I just got let down in life about my hair. I was like, you know what, I'm just always going to have kind of like lame hair. I never get the cool textures or anything, so I, was iffy about it, but I bought it and I tried it, and I've had a noticeable difference in my hair, and now if I don't use a heat taming spray, or a heat taming leave-in spray, I feel like empty, or like there's something wrong, and I get horrified when I find out people are flat ironing their hair without a protecting spray. It's very important, and I think this is like $5-6, and you can just go to your drugstore and pick it up. So, like I said, I've been traveling a lot, and with that, I didn't want to haul around a whole lot of makeup, which is hard for me. So I took my LORAC Pro Palette, and this palette saved my life. It has 16 colors in it, 16 colors, 8 which are matte and 8 which are shimmer. And it's any color you need. I mean, this is great. This is beautiful. You can blend these colors to make a new color. And the great thing about this is the consistency of these are so incredible, so soft, creamy, but not in like literally a creamy way, but in like a powdered shadow is kind of like soft and like blends well. And yeah, that's what these are. They're amazing. They're so pigmented. You need barely a dab on your brush and you're good to go. They're great to build with, great to blend with, and this is the only palette I used, so I'm very pleased with this. And if you are in the market to just get a palette that's going to be very versatile, that's going to have enough mattes for your liking, enough shimmers for your liking, get this one. Next on the eyeshadow train, since I am so eyeshadowy, I have 2 new colors that I was recommended for by some of the makeup artists that come to work, but especially her name is Audrey. I'll link her down below. She does amazing makeup. She is so freaking amazing at doing makeup. Anyway, she's helped me kind of regain this look. I'm sorry, Audrey, if you're disappointed in the way my hair turned out. I tried. She did my hair so beautifully. I'll insert a picture and show you guys what she did. She's just so amazing, and she's working on Sasha's hair and makeup for the movie, so yeah. Anyway, their 2 colors are Brown Script and Saddle. And these 2 colors I have used for my transition color and my crease, and they have worked so well. I've never been able to be so happy with the way that my eyeshadows are blended until I've discovered these two, and they're amazing. So if you are wanting to kind of find that nice matte brown, I suggest going with, there's, you know, Saddle, there's the brown Script, there's also one called like Swiss Chocolate, and they just have a really great mixture of matte browns, and when you kind of work them all together, it creates just like a really beautiful gradient, and I'm officially feel pleased with how I can blend my eyeshadows now, so I can strike that off the things I suck at list. Yay! I have talked about this brush before, and it's the MAC 224 brush, and it's just a synthetic, I think it's synthetic. Is it synthetic? I don't know. Blending brush, and it's just a thick, you know, blending brush. But I love this brush for everything. I don't even understand why I would use any other like brush. Like, I mean, you can use it for your concealer, you can use it for like, well, I mean mainly for like your eyes, but like, you know, a flat shader brush, I just like don't find the need for. I put literally all my eyeshadow on with this brush. It's incredible. I mean, the inner corner is a little bit more tough. I usually use like my ring finger for that, but this brush does so much. And the trick is using a light hand. I always see girls when they're doing their makeup, they're like, you know, just really getting it on there, and you don't need to do that. Just, you know, go lightly and you'll be good for days. Promise. Next up on the brush category is the Real Techniques Precision Face Brush. I finally hopped on the bandwagon with these brushes. I've heard so many incredible things about them and just really wanted to give them a go. And this truly is an amazing brush. I also like that it stands. It's kind of nice. Whoa, okay, not cool. Anyway, it gives a really beautiful flawless finish. I still like my Beauty Blender a lot better, but this does wonders for kind of if you're not around water or something and you just need a brush. This guy's got it going on. The other Real Techniques brush I have loved is the blush brush, and this is great because you can use it, it's big enough to use for powder, you can do any sort of like, you know, you can do like a flushed contour, kind of more of like a thick contour instead of like kind of a hollowed one. You can do your blush. I mean, I love this so much because it is, it does get smaller at the tip and kind of fatter. I forget what that's called. Like, not beveled. What's that word? You know what I'm talking about. You can, sorry, now that's freaking me out. You can do like a very like small, you can go larger. You just have so much versatility with this brush. Amazonian Clay Blush is in Peaceful, and it's this beautiful coral peach blush with pink in it. Pinky peach coral. What? Anyway, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I'm wearing it on my cheeks right now. It just gives a very natural kind of flushed look. Very nice for the pool or the beach. It's a gorgeous color, and I absolutely love it. I can't find the other coral blush everyone talks about, like Muse or like a Muse or something like that. I'm never able to find it, and I don't know if it exists. And this is the only like coral peach blush I could find in the Amazonian Clay blushes. So if anyone knows where that can be found, please enlighten me, because I can't find it. I have them like all and I can't find that one. So for a self-tanner, I have been loving the Soleil Tan de Chanel, and I have had this tanner for probably about a year, and you can tell because it has like a little dent in it, and it hasn't been that used. And there's a lot of product in this too. There's like a lot, and until I learned how to use it, I just felt like it was awkward and didn't look good. But now I've figured out, thanks to Audrey, how to use it, and I love it. It's just this really beautiful kind of cream bronzer that's gorgeous just for going outdoors, and like doesn't get like globby or anything. It's just gorgeous, and it gives a very like kind of glowy finish. It's matte, and it's a very interesting makeup, but it's really great. So if you love a bronzer and you want to try something new and awesome, this is what you want to go for. I've been loving the Mineral Moisture foundation from MAC. And yes, all I have is a sample. And do you know why? Because I've been out of my color for like 2 months. So I keep going back and she just gives me like 5 samples because she's so sorry, and then it like is always gone. So when they get it, I'm gonna buy like 3 bottles of it. I love this stuff. This is incredible. It's infused with like a shea butter, and it's just so moisturizing, and it has like perfect coverage. It's about medium coverage. You can make it thick to light. You can make it anything you want. It's such an amazing foundation. And I have such dry skin that I needed something that was going to kind of, you know, help me with that, and it's done the trick. It's an amazing, beautiful, it has a kind of like a satin finish, so it's not dewy, but it's not matte. It's like God in liquid form or something. I don't even know, but I love it. And whoa, hello. And to complement that is the MAC Pressed Powder in medium, and this is the Studio Care Blend, and it is also a shea infused powder, so it does not give a matte finish. It does not give you a glowy finish. It gives you a satin finish, and it, you know, like I said, it keeps you moisturized, but also like kind of sets your makeup without making it look matte or kind of like powdery. It's a great whatever this is, powder. And I'm not going to highly recommend it for someone who does want a matte finish though, because I do have such dry skin. I kind of like lean more towards things that are going to give me kind of that glowy look. So yeah, so if you do have dry skin, dry to severely dry, which is kind of what I do, I suggest this. It's great. I love it. I love it so much. It doesn't give you like that like smooth dry feeling though. It kind of does, but doesn't. So if you like that smooth dry feeling, this probably is not the powder for you. My fashion favorite of the month is my new Rebecca Minkoff Mini Mac in Seafoam, and it is just such a beautiful color, and it's perfect for spring. I love this kind of shade of color anyway. It goes with so many of my outfits, kind of doing the black and white trend lately and bringing like pops of this into it. Like this bag has been great. I love these bags. They're like my favorite bag in the world. They hold just enough stuff, so I'm not carrying around this like lunky purse with me. Handbag, sorry mom. And yeah, so favorite. And last but not least, I am unashamed to admit my favorite book of the month is 50 Shades of Grey and 50 Shades of Darker and 50 Shades of everything ever written by this author with this book. I have fallen in love with the story, and I know it is so cheesy and so sexual, but I love it. I just love it. I have it on the audiobook because I don't have a lot of free time to just sit down and read, and I listen to it in the car, and I listened to it on the road trip to Hoop Path, which was like 24 hours worth of driving, and it was just like, I suggest giving it a little bit of a read or a listen, especially for you lonely ladies out there. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my June favorites. My favorite person of the month is Baxter. I want to thank you so much, Baxter, for giving everyone such an amazing weekend. I know I had a great time, and it was one of the best Hoop Paths I've ever been to, and a lot of people said the same thing, so it was lovely to meet everyone that was there, and if you weren't there, hopefully you can come next year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
And very slowly licks it off. My body lights up with longing. Tastes even better off you, Miss Steele. I pull against my restraints and the bed creaks ominously, but I don't care. I'm burning with desire. It's consuming me. He takes another spoonful and lets the ice cream dribble onto my breasts.